Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 147th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We're so glad you joined us.
Fasten your seat.
Oh,
Yes. What?
And we apparently, Alan, that was the first time he's ever fucked up.
yeah,
So
the first time ever.
We're so glad you joined us.
I
And we
want
can't
that
thank
for when
you
I
enough.
get in my car.
How's that go? You're like, okay.
Okay, bitch.
That's why we play that at the beginning of every episode, Fred.
Yeah, because I know you're listening to this.
Because most people listen to the podcast in the car, and we want them to be safe.
Yes.
So we're so glad you joined us. We can't thank you enough for your support on X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You can always check us out at blcpodcast.com and listen to us every single day on your favorite podcast platforms. And don't forget to like and review the show. Well, I guess. And now, and it's a sad day for Fred, but in honor of the Todd, R.I.P. the Todd, let me introduce
the Todd.
Fred to the show.
The Todd. Yeah. R.I.P. Todd. I had
Todd
to
is an
bury my dog. So,
Oh, that's right, Todd. Yeah.
my Todd.
we give shout outs to our homies.
It was good. It was good having you around. And here's my Todd. Todd
Oh,
number
no.
2. He's my new dog. He's my new dog.
You're his dog,
Yeah.
Alan. Congratulations.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Get that peanut butter, boy. Get it.
Hungry dog will eat anything.
Yeah. Bow wow.
Oh, no.
Get the O-M-P-A.
Well, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know why we're here this
I don't
time
either.
doing. Yeah, it's okay. But
It's all
Fred,
right.
I do have to start off this episode, and
Do it.
I would be remiss
Do it.
if I didn't apologize because
now.
I've been informed recently, and if Alan will play the sad music, been informed recently that we've been spreading some fake news.
Yes.
It's the way of the world.
It hurts my heart because we're not a fake news organization, Fred. We're a dumb news organization. Where it's okay if it's stupid. It's okay if it's stupid, but I don't want it to be
real.
lies.
Gotta be real. Right.
So apparently,
Exactly.
the story I think that was on 2 weeks ago of the people getting addicted to the porn from Elon
Yeah,
Musk
the pornographic
was fake.
pygmies.
Was fake.
Yes.
So they wasn't
They're not addicted to you.
Facebook
They're not yet
jacking off?
addicted.
No. Well, as of a couple of weeks ago, I mean, they may be like that now.
Might be,
Yeah,
yeah.
they down, man.
You know how
They
things
heard
go.
about the story and they were like, "What is this pornographic?
Yeah, they're like,
What
oh,
is this pornography?"
Good
They were like,
idea.
what are you-
I do like big butts. They're like, who knew? And so what was the other one, Alan?
Pancake.
The other one is the
That's
lady
right.
with the lady's boobs were fake.
Oh, well, that's not
boiler.
really. Again, I don't think that's really fake
yeah, I
news.
don't give a shit.
That still counts,
They were still cold.
right?
They were-
Right. They were still cold and still
well, we don't know because
out for the show.
they were designed that way.
Hey, that's fine.
They're just
I gotta find that doctor and thank him.
good job.
It was Dr. Frenchie.
Good job,
Might have
yeah.
been. Might have been.
I know what I am doing.
Yeah. Yeah. He may be,
for
you know,
and for
I'll say,
her.
he may have introduced the other people to the porn as well. Dr.
Yeah,
French.
well, yeah. I mean, because he does the porn league. Was it the porn league?
Yeah, he lives over in that area. spends a lot of time in that area. So I apologize to everyone for our fake news. We'll probably have more because the world is you can't tell what's fake and what's real anymore.
No, you can't.
Like this whole show is just AI.
We got to deep dive. We got to start deep diving.
I'm not gonna
start digging. I'm digging them boobies.
I will. I might dig into that.
He's like, I'm not.
Well, you know,
getting the sandwich.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows what could happen? Who knows what?
In my mind, I'll dig in them. I won't dig in them
right
for
mentally.
Real.
I will just
dig in them for real.
I will just dig in and decide if it's factual or infactual from now on. But do everything I can. That's what I learned this week, Brad.
Yes.
That's
you gotta trust your sources and you gotta research your sources.
Yeah,
yes. Your
inner boobs.
What's the guy? The inner boobs. You gotta bring out your inner Woodward Bernstein.
Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't he the dude from Deep Throat?
Yeah, the Deep Throat dude. Yeah.
Yeah, Deep Throat.
How did I know that? I guess because it was Deep Throat. That's probably why I know that.
I know you researched Deep Throat a lot, Alan.
Alan's like, what's this Woodward and Bernstein crap? It's not what I'm looking for.
Isn't that Deep Throats?
Yeah. Volume 16.
Yeah.
Let me let the pygmy people know about that they can search for that if they want. So I don't remember the people's names. So I think it was the Marumbo or something like that. Anyway, well, Marumba. Oh yeah, and then the music of the
Mabamba, yeah.
See, look at that. We just unfaked our own fake news.
There you go.
So alleged. Oh, that's all we need to do is just say allegedly.
Allegedly.
And then we're covered if either way if it's fake or true. So
that's right.
We'll work on that. Well, Fred, you allegedly took a little vacation this past weekend.
A little mini trip
to the world higher than the world that is where we live.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, it's a mountain.
The Great Smoky Mountains.
Smoky.
Smoky.
Smoky. Don't bring anything to the mountains.
Yeah, man. I took a little family trip up to Gatlinburg,
Tennessee.
Right.
Tennessee.
Did you go? Have you ever been? And I may have done this on the trip.
Right, yeah.
But have you ever been? There's like a park in Gatlinburg that's like up on the mountain. We went to it last time, and you have to drive.
National Park.
I think so. You just like a cave system, and you have to drive like 100 miles, and then it's like here's the view, and it looks like you're standing on top of the world. You're gonna die.
Really?
It scared the hell out of me because there was like a little fence, so like you're way up, and there's nothing. Like you're way up there.
You should have
there's
put your back to it and say, "I didn't kill my wife."
I had kids with me, and I was like, "None of you are allowed to fall down the mountain."
His wife would be like, "I don't care.
I don't care."
No, because they had this like little fence, like a little tiny fence. That was the only thing stopping you from plummeting thousands of feet to your death.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's like that in the Grand Canyon. Remember?
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon had the little fence. It's like,
it's insane.
It's like
we went up there and we went to we traveled on to I don't know what the road was called, but it was through the national park, and they had outlooks where you could see you see into Gatlinburg.
The scenic views.
Yeah, you see on top of Gatlinburg, and then you see like the big mountain range over to the left and all that.
Beautiful.
Blue Ridge Mountain.
Yeah, it's the Blue Ridge Mountain. It is. It was. I mean, it was all green and lush, but like they did have like a cliff face. But like it was, like I said, it was all green and stuff. So like even if you did fall down there, like all you gotta do is grab one of the branches.
All you gotta do.
That's all you gotta do.
All you gotta do.
You gotta be quick.
You gotta be quick.
You gotta be quick about it. You can't build up too much momentum.
Yeah. just grab a branch on your way down, Howard. No big deal.
Just a branch, no big deal.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
Like, it was fun, man. I had my father-in-law was there, and his wife, my mother-in-law, and my brother-in-law. It was all my wife's side of the family,
right?
So my aunt Debbie and her son, like it was pretty fun, man. We went to what's the thing, Oh, the food show, not the food show, dinner show.
I was like, I love
you had the food show.
you came to our podcast?
His fucking ears perked up like a dog. He was like, food show?
I'm on the way. How do they know? Why haven't they brought that down here yet? I just imagine it like a talent show for food. They're just like, here's a hot dog. And you're like, hot dog.
Hot dogs tap dancing.
That's it's like, oh my God. That is one very talented teriyaki chicken.
We went to the dinner show, it was the Hatfield McCoys, and I'm pretty sure I talked about it in the beginning of this podcast.
I think you did, because I think Dave was still here and he didn't understand.
Right. Yes.
So go back to episode 3.
Yeah. But
I'll look it up.
And I think that was a couple years ago. So it was like
3 years ago, give or take. Yeah.
And the money that they put into the show since then.
Sure. Well, they heard you talking. You probably gave them that boost.
Yeah.
Back then that they needed. And they're like, well, now we're making money. Let's invest.
Let's do it, man. Like when I was there, it was like 2 scenes. They had like a barn scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the curtain rose. The curtain comes down, it's the outside of the barn.
Right.
Curtain goes up, it's the inside of the barn.
Sure.
And then like
the whole thing happens in a barn.
They did that pretty much. And then like there was another set where it was like 2 shacks side by side. And that was the Hatfield's house.
Yeah, the Hatfield house.
Yeah, I'm saying. So and then they feud and fight and all that good shit. This one they did like 6 set changes.
They have a sex scene?
Set.
Oh, they had a sex scene. Like, oh.
I was like, 6 sex changes.
They still had the barn.
In Tennessee?
They had the barn scene. They had a like a car scene.
Uh-oh.
Like
they have a high-speed chase?
Yeah, like it was.
Except it was like Model
like
T's, right? So
yeah, it was like they're sitting in the car. But the screen behind them is moving.
Yeah.
So like he's, I was like, they didn't have this last time. And then there was like a swimming hole scene.
Okay.
Like there was a pool on the stage.
Nice.
Like, and it was crazy. The floor rose up. So then it wasn't a pool, but then the floor lowered down, and it was they had people diving in it. They had dogs come out there and jump. Did
they move from where they were before, or do you think they?
No, still same place, right next to the Titanic.
I didn't know if that was like they took the Titanic. They're like, let's take your pool.
They took the Titanic.
Hey, we are feuding with Rose.
They shot him up. They
he sunk it.
Like, we drained your pool. Yeah, exactly.
Got this here dynamite. I'm gonna sink that damn Titanic.
I'm gonna let that damn northern ship live on.
But then like,
well, that's cool though. That sounds like a better show than previously.
They had a kind of like maybe like a 10-minute intermission. I guess they had to do some, like, when they did the set change, in the back, they had to stall for time. So they asked for volunteers out of the audience. Well, they had VIPs. They said, we got our VIPs.
Oh, yeah. I say volunteers in Tennessee.
It was like 6. What? It was 6 about haha.
Get it?
Yeah, volunteer. I got it.
No. Cut that out.
That was pretty good. But so they had 6 VIPs that they invited on stage, and then they needed 2 more volunteers. Well, nobody's raising their hand. You know what I mean?
Fred's raising his hand.
I shot my hand up there.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. You know what I mean? And my son's like, Daddy, why are you going up there? I was like, son, anytime your daddy gets a chance to get on stage,
right?
I'm going.
Right. You're like, I was just waiting on the excuse.
Yeah.
Like, I was going to run up there earlier when they were swimming.
I was going to jump in that pool.
Like, I'm the Black McCoy.
Well, which was funny because they did have like they had a little color on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was like, what is going on up there? You know what I mean? They had like, they were tap dancing and shit.
Oh, see, was it like that though, or was it like, or you're like, no, but you're big.
It was big smiling and tap dancing and shit.
They had white shit around their lips.
So I get on stage and white shit around.
You're like, double, you're big.
Double, you're big. I love chicken.
Yeah.
So, okay, so they all had to stand in a row, like it was girl, guy, girl, and I'm the first guy next to the girl, and what they did, they took like a slotted spoon, like the big slotted kitchen spoon, and it had a string tied to it. And they was like, here's what you're going to do. All right. First woman, you're going to take that spoon, you're going to stick it down your shirt, and you're going to pull that rope all the way through, and you're going to hand it to the next guy. Now, you guy, you're going to take it, you're going to put it down your pants, and you're going to pull it all the way down, and you're going to take it, you're going to give it to the next guy. He's going to put it down his pants, and then it's going to go up the girl's shirt, and then that's how you win the race. So,
it was a race.
It was a race. Yeah. We had 4 on this side and 4 on the Hatfields and 4 on the McCoys. Okay. I was a McCoy.
Totally. Right.
Because they split you up in sections.
Right. Yeah, you look like a McCoy.
They segregate you, if you will.
Yeah. So, like, we do it. Boom, 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 boom. We done. Like, record time. You know what I'm saying? I look over, and they're still on the first guy. The first guy, he's got on jeans.
That'll do it.
He's got on jeans, so he's trying to like push it down. And I'm sitting there. I'm on stage like, you know what I mean? Everybody's laughing. I got laughs. I took the rope because it's like sticking out of my pants. And I'm pulling it like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Too much fun.
So it takes them like 2 minutes to do it. You know what I mean? To get it back through. So they finished and we won. Yay. So now they're gonna race again to get it back through.
Okay.
So mark, set, go. And and boom, we did it. We get it through. But when it comes back up out of the girl's shirt, like the woman that was holding our string, like rolling the string back up, like I guess she had like a bra balled up in her hands. So when it came back out, she was like, oh! Oh, and this was the shittiest bra I've ever seen. Yeah. It was like an A cup, and it was all dingy, dirty.
Oh, yeah, like it had been used 3 times a day for the last 10 years.
Yeah, it's the same bra. It's like an original Hatfield bra.
Yeah, it is exactly. It's Ma Hatfield's bra.
I like it that Freddie's like, man, it was the most dingiest bra.
Yeah, it was
like,
looking bra.
I took a close look at it a lot.
Yeah, it was terrible, man. Like, it was insane.
That's funny.
But yeah, we did.
But everybody got a kick out of it.
But yeah, everybody. But I knew like from the first time going that like, because this time we had the kids and other adults and I enjoyed it, and I knew that they would enjoy it too.
Right.
So, you know, we could have did the pirate. They had a pirate one, but
we did the pirate one. It was fun.
Y'all did the pirate one?
Yeah, we did it in Myrtle Beach. Yeah, it was like Pirates.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
My wife said
Crusade
the food
or Pirates
was crap.
Voyage or something. Food was good for us. I don't know.
It was roasted chicken, right?
It was chicken.
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
I was just fried chicken.
Well, you guys went.
Of course.
Yeah.
Pirates didn't fry chicken though. You can't have like a fryer.
They didn't have
Pirates didn't fry.
Just imagine the oil burns, Fred.
Yeah. And then they had the comedy barn, which is like family comedy show. You know what I'm saying? Which I thought would have been pretty interesting, but you know, my wife doesn't like comedy, so I was like, no.
That's why she married you.
That's why she married you. You mean she don't like
married
you?
Hey, I feel the same way sometimes.
That's why, because I'm not funny. That's why.
Right, exactly. That was the joke, or the not joke.
Yeah, the not joke. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that though, because that's my thing. My wife's like, "Oh, you used to be funny." I'm like, "Oh,
God damn.
I used to be funny."
Still hilarious.
I used to be funnier
now
before I
than ever.
married you.
Right.
Yeah.
You sucked all the humor out of me.
Fred said that.
Fred said that. Yes.
Now I'm
Yeah,
just a
Fred.com.
ball of
Yeah.
misery.
It's like now I have to take every chance I can to be funny. So I have to volunteer for everything.
Everything.
They're like, who wants a rectal exam? Fred's like, I do. I'm gonna make a silly face.
Is it gonna be funny? It's a funny
He's like, I'll make a silly
exam.
face. When the guy sticks his finger on butt, I'll be like, waka waka. Yeah.
Auga.
Like they're gonna love it. Hey, welcome to our lives. That's how it goes nowadays. Well, I'm glad you guys had a good time, man. Did you guys do anything? Did you go on the big sky wheel, like the world's biggest?
Like I only had a couple days.
Yeah,
because I had to go back. They're still up there.
That's right. They spent the week. Yeah,
yeah, they spent the week up there.
You
and I
abandoned
just
your
went for the
family in
weekend.
Tennessee.
I did.
you know?
I was like, I'm out of here. So I had to go back to work. But I'm leaving tomorrow, and I'm going back up there, and for another day, and then we'll go to Pennsylvania.
Make sure when you go back up there, Fred, you go down to like the main strip in Gatlinburg, where you're like all the tinky little shops are.
Right.
Get yourself some throwing stars, some ninja throwing stars.
Some ninja throwing stars. Yeah.
Hell yeah, you can get them. You can get anything in there, man.
Yeah. I bought. I remember the last time we went, I bought one of. It was a vaporizer, like a Snoop Dogg vaporizer.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like it looks like a pen. It did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
I know
It
what you're
did.
talking about.
Yeah.
Why does it
I
say
was
Snoop
like-
Dag?
Yeah.
It was Snoop D-A-double-G.
I was like, this cheap piece of shit. I was
Yep.
like, never buy anything with. I've never bought anything else with Snoop
There
Dogg's
you go.
name.
You can't
on it.
buy
Not
it.
even.
Well, I mean,
Not even his music.
oh.
Man, he ain't come out with nothing new in 20 years.
It would be
In
crap
weeks.
anyway.
In weeks.
Diggity, diggity. Baggity, diggity.
Well, I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad that you made it and you're back again.
Yeah.
The only problem with Gatlinburg is, and this is not just Gatlinburg, but it's anywhere. Because again, like they have those little shops, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go in there and you have to like kind of look around, and they give you like, oh, you go to the fudge shop or whatever, and they're like, you want a free sample of the fudge? And then you go to like the hot sauce shop, and they're like, oh, you want some free hot sauce?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel
Moonshine.
obligated then. Yeah, in the moonshine place. Yeah, and I feel
Right.
obligated to buy those things.
Buy something. Yeah.
Because like, why did I come in here if I didn't want
No.
fudge or moonshine in Fred's case? And like they're like, we know that's what you're here for.
Yeah. Yeah. I just
gotta
want the
buy
free
it.
tasting. I'm just going
Yeah, I
around
just
to every
want
place doing free
free shit.
tasting.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing.
We did go to first night there. You know, we were kind of hungry, so we went out to eat.
Margaritaville.
No, we went to Flavortown.
Oh,
Yeah, with the guy Fieri's
yeah.
Flavortown.
Flavortown Grill, right? Isn't that what it is?
What is it? No,
It's like Flavortown Grill or something like that, right?
Flavortown
USA.
Flavortown Bistro.
downtown Flavortown.
Okay, yeah, downtown
Downtown.
Flavortown. Yep, that's it.
Downtown Flavortown.
Was it good?
It makes perfect sense.
Oh, good, man.
Was it?
Jesus. Yeah, man. Like we had first came out, like we got an app, we got the cheeseburger nachos, and I don't know, I might have just been hungry, but that shit. They brought it out in like a it's like a 10 pitcher
Okay.
upside down. So like it was hollow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Openings on both ends. So they had it on a plate, and then they took
reveal it.
they took it out to reveal it, and it just stood there like
For a second.
a
right?
fat little chub, like a chode, like a fat little chode. And then it just
It just
like, I was trying to get my picture out. I was trying to get my camera out so I could take a picture of it. It was like,
I was like,
hurry
no,
up.
no.
You better hurry up. I'm going. Hurry up.
Alan, that's their famous trash can nacho rama.
Yeah. Okay. That's what it's called.
Yep.
Trash can
Cheeseburger
nacho.
nachos are cheeseburger trash can nachos.
Yeah.
Seasoned ground beef, SMC, which is super melty cheese, cheddar cheese, LTOP, pickled red onion, and donkey sauce.
That shit is, donkey sauce, which is just like mayonnaise and
Ketchup mixed together. Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
But-
it's just burger sauce.
It would have been a lot better if they didn't do it that way. Like if they'd have just made it like a nacho.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was really messy. You know what I'm saying? And that I guess that's the thing about his. It's all messy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think his thing is all about being messy.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
flavors and
it's so messy. And then for my entree, I had the I think it was the pulled pork sandwich.
The Motley Q pulled pork sandwich.
Q,
the big bite sandwich.
Q. Jesus, and I mean that thing, like you had to eat it with a fork. You couldn't.
Yeah,
you couldn't. There's no picking that thing up. You know what I mean? But it was so good.
Oh, it's on a pretzel bun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alan. That's exactly how he felt afterwards.
Yeah. It was so delicious.
They have a tiki bar in there too. That makes sense.
So you go back when you
and
go
then it's got like a Dave and Buster's theme too. It's got like an arcade in it. And if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have went in there because then the kids was all like, spend money on me, spend money on me.
Yeah, I see the arcade looks big.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But it's pretty much the same thing
and
that
bowling.
Dave and Buster have. Yes, they have duck pin bowling.
So I mean, he knows what he's doing, man. That's a sweet gig.
Well, it's the downtown Flavortown downtown.
Yeah, downtown Flavortown, man.
Come on.
Meow.
Meow.
Come on, meow.
Meow.
So, well, that sounds awesome, man. I would actually, I'm sure that place was like amazing.
A little statue of him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you take a picture next time?
All the servers have that visor with the spiky hair.
Really? No,
really?
No, but I looks like that would have been awesome. That would they all had to wear it.
They're like, welcome to Flavortown, bros.
Remember, like all the bald guys used to wear in the early
I saw like an 85-year-old dude the other day wearing one of those. and like I don't remember who I was with, but somebody was like, "Damn, that guy's hair is cool," and I was like,
"Yeah, dude, like,
that guy's hair is not real."
You didn't know though, like
no, you didn't know back in the 90s.
Looks so real that like that could that could be his hair.
It could have been. And no, for a second I was like, that old dude has a lot of hair, and then I was like, wait, no, that's obviously one of those visors.
That's one of those things. Yeah,
and he's had it for years.
Yeah,
because it's as gray as his ass would have been. You know, like, that's the thing when it's like red. No, that was definitely a fashion choice for the time.
Right, it was.
I remember that too. Like you said, every bald guy I ever knew would like wear those things everywhere.
Everywhere, dude. Like it was
like
a hat,
it's like a toupee, but like $12.
Yeah,
hell yeah. They sport that shit like they knew it too, man. He was like, yeah, look at this motherfucker.
They're smart. You got to play on that, you know.
Yeah, man.
I'm just waiting on the Just for Men people to start sponsoring our podcast so I can dye my beard black. Look young again.
You're like Wolfman Jack.
Just wait, no, just come at me, Just for Men.
Your beard's looking weird.
Yeah, I feel 10 years young.
Like the commercial.
Hey man, your beard's looking weird. You need Just for Men.
He's going slow action on that beard.
Can't wait. And then a week later it grows out and you're like, shit, it's back to gray. I can't wait. Who was this? There was the sponsor. Who was their like spokesman for Just for Men for a while?
Baseball players.
It was the baseball. It was what was it? No, it wasn't. No, it was fuck.
They've had a
bunch.
Black guy, the black baseball player,
right?
Or football player. It's a football player.
The black football player. Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah. There ain't too many of them.
It might have been Emmitt Smith. Emmitt Smith might have been a sponsor for.
Yeah, I think Emmitt was.
Clyde Frazier was. Keith Hernandez
Frazier. That's what it was. Clyde Frazier.
There's a bunch of them. It looks like there have been a bunch of them. Emmitt Smith was one. All kinds of people. So they just did it back, and then that's
because Frank Thomas is the one with Doug Flutie.
Flutie and Frank. Yeah, Extends.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they do the Extends commercials.
Like, and Dan Marino was isotoner gloves.
It's like, yep. The press conference. He's like, hell yeah, he'll make your wife feel good.
I think Chappelle did a skit like that where like it was like Frank, you use extends too? He was like, oh hell no. he was like, but you should.
That's the thing about it, man. I feel like any of those dudes would be like, I've never used this shit.
I don't use that.
I'm just a sponsor, man.
I don't need
Doug Flutie doing it. Doug Flutie's like, yeah.
Doug Flutie's like, yeah, I use it.
Yeah, Doug Flutie's like, well, yeah, I mean, you know,
when you gotta have that Hail Mary, you know.
Somebody's got to throw it.
They don't test for extends.
That's how I extended my career. All right. Well, speaking of our careers, we'll take a quick break and be back with more of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
The new episode of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast just dropped on blcpodcast.com. You want to come to the bathroom and listen to it?
Sure.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast, the only podcast for gays and gays in rest area bathrooms. This is the number one rated podcast. Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast, episode number 147. We're so glad you're still with us. And now we've got that thing in a rare occurrence, Fred, where we don't normally, we try not to do, I don't want to call them bits because we don't really have any like real bits, but like we generally don't do things more than once. And that's mostly just forgetfulness, if I'm being honest. But we remembered we had a great time last time we did our version of Weekend Update. Or whatever it was, and so we're gonna do it again.
Weekday update.
Weekday update. Yeah, update. So let's call it the update. Yeah. So Fred, in the news this week, we've got some crazy stuff going on. I'm gonna start you out by telling you about Freedom 2.0. Oh. Do you know what Freedom 2.0 is, Fred or Alan?
Well, no, is that 2.0?
It's the anti-woke water company that's become a hit for conservatives who brag about drinking the unapologetic drink.
Wait, what?
So, yes, this is water is being pushed on certain conservative folks as anti-woke and quote unquote unapologetic. So Freedom 2.0 is becoming all the rage for some right-wingers now that Alex Clark, a MAGA person, is pitching the water in an ad, was pitching the water in the ad over the weekend. The label tells consumers that this water isn't free, but your speech is, and marketing seems to suggest by simply drinking the special anti-woke water that consumers are engaging in an open act of rebellion.
So how much is that going to set me back?
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. If you'd like to make a guess on how much a 12-pack of 16.9 ounce bottles runs.
Okay, 12-pack.
$20.
Dude, I wouldn't pay more than $3.
Well, you would both be wrong, although Fred would be closer because it's actually $21 for a 12.
$21?
That's insane.
So if all right. So I'm gonna take a drink out of my beer, American beer.
Yep.
It's gonna give me freedom beer. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be an American.
I'm gonna pay $22 for water. I'm gonna tell you to go fuck yourself.
You're gonna need more beers than that. Yeah. Well,
I know it was a go fuck yourself bit, but
no, it turned into that real quick. Well, so the company, the manufacturer insists that every sip that you drink is quote, not just refreshing, it's rebellious, and it's unapologetic to drink this in public.
See,
so
now I don't know if I'm not saying it's not real.
No, it's real.
I know it's real. But are people really buying this? Like, I want to see their sales. I want to know.
I would also like to know exactly.
Yeah, I want to see the sales. Like,
it's fucking water, man.
I'm pretty sure you got this on the shelf, but like, ain't nobody buying it.
No.
Well, just remember, Fred, if you choose Freedom 2.0, you're not just choosing the brand. You're choosing to stand up for what you believe in.
No, you're not.
And it isn't just about what's in the bottle. It's about the message it sends with every sip.
So why can't I just buy a bottle of water and write "fuck you Democrats" on it? Or, you know what I'm saying? You know, why can't I just do it myself? Why ain't you?
Well, see, let me tell you why, Fred. This is why. Because Freedom 2.0 empowers drinkers to use their voices without fear, and here's how they do it. The water has a frequency of 432 hertz, which some New Age spiritualists believe that sound tuned to the frequency can promote spiritual growth or healing or chakra alignment and any other number of beneficial effects.
So it's got the
So they double whammied it. They're like freedom and hippie weirdos.
Wow.
Like,
I never would have thought the hippies would be with the conservatives. I never
on the other side of it, I saw there was a dude selling raw water.
Raw water.
Jesus.
Raw water.
So what does it do?
It's just water.
It's like water straight from
the earth.
From Flint.
And that's what he said. He said you gotta drink it before it turns green.
It's a Flint.
That's how you know it's fresh.
You gotta drink it before it turns green. But yeah, it's some shit called raw water. He's selling it like for a godly amount of money.
That's ridiculous, man.
It's insane, man. Insane.
All it is fucking tap water.
So
yeah,
I got
100%. All right. So needless to say, we will be investing heavily on Freedom 2.0.
Yes. I'll buy some Freedom 2.0 if I see it.
Yes.
That way I can tell everybody to go fuck themselves because I'm like, freedom.
I'm
empowered to tell you to go fuck yourself.
I'm empowered to tell you to go fuck yourself. Yeah.
I'll steal it.
That's great.
Let them put it. Let them put it outside the speaks.
No, actually, all you got to do is take a swig out of it, and then you can steal it because you have
because then you're empowered.
You're empowered to do whatever you want. You know.
Right.
I always go in. I go into the gas station. I'll be like, I need a case of water because they keep it outside.
Right.
And I buy a case of water and I'll take two.
That's what people used to do with the ice all the time.
Yeah.
They'd
be like, I need a bag of ice. Like, okay. And then they take like 8 bags of ice.
Well, see, now they do. See, they've gotten smart, so they do the 2 bags for $5. Yeah. So because they know you're going to take 2 bags.
Yeah.
They know you're going to take 2 bags. So they're like, hey, we got 2 bags for $5.
Yeah, even those are like that's a scale. Ice is
yeah. Just freeze water.
Yeah.
Twice.
That's all it is.
Ice. Go to twice the ice. The ice machine. You know what I'm saying?
It's still a rip.
Ice machine.
Yeah, those are the best ones. But if those
are the best ones if you're gonna buy ice, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Here they have,
and you get a whole cooler.
Go to blcpodcast.com/freedom ice.
They have
we'll ship you ice. You just have to freeze it yourself when you get it home.
Actually, they have down here, and they have Parker's. They have a bunch of Parker's convenience stores. It's like Parker's. They actually have one now that's like Parker's Kitchen, and it's like,
yeah.
But they have
and there's nothing in it.
Yeah,
like, sorry, Parker came through and ate it all.
It's like Parker's Kitchen, and I went there to get some chicken, and all you can get is tenders. It's like, wait a second, you mean tell me I can't get no legs, no thighs? Like, nope. All you can get
not
is
in
tenders.
Parker's Kitchen. He ate all the
say
good
what
chicken.
kind of chicken.
He ate all the good pieces. You get the tenders.
But they have the ice. It's actually pretty cool. They have the ice. It's like in Zaxby's. It's a small ice.
Oh yeah, little ice.
It's the little ice.
The,
they have
the pellets.
The pellets, and they have like a bag. It's like almost $4 for the large bag. But that shit works good in the cooler.
Yeah,
at Parker's.
That's the best ice.
Yep. I don't know why they don't have it everywhere else, but they have it at Parker's.
Ooh, they got that good ice.
Parker's know what's up.
Yeah, Parker's does know what's up.
All right,
nice.
so
This show's just become an ice. What
Is-
kind of
is-
ice do you like?
This show is
Circle ice or
sponsored by
square ice?
Parker's.
Yeah.
Sponsored by ice. Don't you wish you had it?
The
Global
kind
warming
you
is real.
smoke.
That's right. Now in smokable form.
Okay,
Ice
so
to go. Sorry.
Should I go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We're
You get
waiting.
Who are drinking?
So, a doctor in Atlanta has been making music videos while doing surgeries. Apparently, this doctor has been making TikTok videos
Oh no.
while he has been cutting open patients.
So is he
Oh,
Dr. Dre?
he's been dancing
Right.
with the flesh of his patients to the song, the hip hop song, cut it. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. And he's in one of the videos, he's holding like it looks to be about a 2-foot length of flesh. And he's rocking back and forth, dancing.
No. Oh,
yeah.
God.
And then now he's being sued by one of the patients, the woman who was on the table. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she saw the video and, got in touch with me so I could report
right
on what this doctor is doing.
Oh, okay. So he does, because I thought he did vasectomies. So,
no, I
that was going to be my next question is, what is the...
He's juggling the dude's balls.
Well, you said it was a woman, then I was like, okay, he doesn't do vasectomies.
He's like...
Cut it. Cut it.
You need to cut
He does
it.
vasectomies and circumcisions.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like, this one was a big one. I have 2 feet of foreskin here for to dance with. No, that's crazy because there was a lady who did that, like a plastic surgeon who did that, who like TikToked while she did her job, and she got like barred and like got lost her license and stuff.
Right. Same thing will happen to this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
I mean,
come on, man. You can't do that.
Being in that field, you had to hear about that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that was only,
like,
I remember that
because
because it was only like a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why would you?
Because people think they can get away. Everybody thinks they can get away with stupid shit like that.
It's an internet clout. Is a hell
TikTok
of a drug.
does it to you, man. I'm telling you.
That's
now he's
it,
gonna be doing surgeries on himself and dancing.
Right.
I did it.
I mean, why would you do that anyway? I mean, I guess
Well, you got to dance, Alan. You got to. I mean, TikTok can.
I mean, yeah, you got to dance, but you don't dance with, in the middle of surgery.
That might be a new challenge.
Like, I don't know. So when my son, my oldest son was born, he had his circumcision.
Yep.
And it was a female doctor, and she came in, and she was like really, really hyper. That made me kind of uncomfortable. Like, I'm like, you gonna?
She was so into it.
Yeah, I was like, just be serious about this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she might get a little happy and take too much off of it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, she's like, this is going to be an easy one. He's black. So,
plenty of room for error.
Plenty of room for error here, She's like, finally.
Yeah, she's probably very excited. She's like, I don't have to unbury this one. Stick it out.
I was looking for a moil.
Oil.
I needed shit.
Manischewitz.
Not Mel Gibson. Mel Brooks. I wanted Mel Brooks to come in. You come in and we snip the tip.
Yes. He has the little like
guillotine. Yeah. He put the carrot in there. He's like, we snip the tip. Minute tights.
Minute tights. Yeah, that's right.
Well, do you think that she's like? Do you think that? Okay, I'm just gonna ask, and you can tell me. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Right.
Do you think that she was like like maybe recently broken up with, or maybe she just is like
just cutting dicks.
then she's just like, oh man, I love to cut part of the dick off.
Back at all the men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm a lesbian. I'll make sure.
That's terrible.
I'm just saying, I don't know, you know.
Well, I think actually it goes both ways. I mean, she wanted to sound confident, but in your case, you got a little bit freaked out. You know,
Right.
Yeah, she was just a little too confident. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Just a little too fun for her.
A little bit too much.
I get
Yeah.
that. That's something you definitely want them to be like, this is, even though it's a minor operation, it's still an operation.
Right, it's still an operation.
dude, it's like.
Did she come in wearing like the Patch Adams like clown nose and like, hey?
I'd have been like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
He's like, snip, snip.
Yeah.
It's your local
big
neighborhood
scissors.
pecker checker.
The big ribbon cousin.
Yeah.
Going.
That would be the best. I would be like, this is great.
Yeah, no.
Finally get to pay for it. Well, Fred, let me tell you something that happens a little after, or is that you're in with that one? You done with that one? See, I have a related one. Okay, so I have a related one to that. So I'll give you a related one.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny how this worked out. So that was like you said, that was a doctor who was doing his thing. Right. Well, Fred, a nurse in in Britain land, where British people live,
okay,
has recently gotten fired because she pretended a woman's vagina was a ventriloquist dummy in front of her colleagues.
Even that shit's funny. Why they fire her for that?
So the female patient was undergoing an intimate medical exam when male nurse William Kennedy made it appear like her genitals were talking. So it says,
Come on there. Come on.
So a nurse examining a vulnerable patient in front of colleagues made it appear her vagina was talking. A professional hearing has been told. This guy was examining the woman, only referred to as patient A, for an abnormal discharge in front of 3 colleagues when he, quote, pulled her labia apart and said, "Hello, my name is patient A," treating her labia like a puppet.
They can't fire him for that. Oh man!
The 58-year-old
head up your ass and work your vag like a puppet.
Jeez.
The 58-year-old was prosecuted over the incident and was said to have been blasé when discussing what happened, with the panel noting that he had been described as justifying and minimalizing the offense, describing it as being blown out of proportion, saying there was no sexual motivation and he's apparently not into ladies.
Well, I mean,
vagina was blown out of proportion.
So basically, what they're saying is that he was being sexual on it.
No, they're saying he was saying I wasn't being sexual.
You know, because there was no way he was being sexual on it. I mean, he was making them. Well, hello, how are you? You know, come on, that's.
And he's British. He's like, "Hello, governor. Oh, your veg, isn't it?
That's funny.
Lovely day today, isn't it?
The Rainbow Connection." Lovers.
You're like going like that.
That was a big one.
He's like, all right. Hello. I'm patient 0. I mean, can you imagine?
I can imagine. I
bet you every single motherfucker that saw that left.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then one person was like,
you know, everybody left.
Yeah.
And then they
what
you know,
what if you did like this?
That's what I say. Like,
yeah, everybody laughed. But he's the only one that got in trouble. You know, come on, man.
Right. Well, I think that he and the circumcision doctor should start their own practice.
Yes.
I I don't even know what to call it.
So was she awake when that shit happened?
I assume so. Yeah. I mean,
oh my God.
She didn't say she was asleep.
Okay, that's kind of dumb. If you're gonna do that with your patient awake,
Oh, apparently the person may have been like a little mentally challenged.
Oh,
yeah.
It's still funny. I don't care. Hello.
It is funny, but it's still, So the guy didn't get fired. He just got. He basically. Yeah, he's like, whatever. I'm not going to say it.
He can't do.
What was it? What was it used to say? If they can go. What was Draper used to say? It was Josh. He'd say if they can go to the store, they can get bread, and that always disturbed me.
Oh right. God!
Yeah, it's very disturbing. Like I
said, yeah. Speaking on that, wow. I seen the weirdest commercial the other day, and it was a positive towards like people with Down syndrome, and
yeah, just exactly like that. Yep, right.
Mm-hmm. It said that.
Can you start it over again, Fred? Can you start over? You cut out for the beginning of it.
I cut out. Okay, I said that. Well, I saw a commercial the other day, like not promoting Down syndrome, just like
in favor
or encourage. I don't know.
Like, are you down with Down syndrome?
It was positive, but it was a girl with Down syndrome, and she was like, "You won't serve me a margarita because you don't think that I can have a margarita,
right?
Or you won't."
This is my wife.
You won't have sex with me because you don't think I can have sex. You won't let me live on my own because you don't think I can live on my own. And then she was like, I can have a margarita. I can go out partying.
I'll bang her who I want.
I can have sex. I can live on my own. I can learn Shakespeare. And like, it's just like,
that's probably uncomfortable, man.
Yeah, it was like she was very aggressive with it too. And I was like,
they get mad, dude. They have emotions.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead, girl. Like, get drunk and bang all the dudes you want, man.
Yeah, have fun with it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you see it.
I wonder if she says like, hey, want to get down later?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
I saw a meme, but it was a girl with Down syndrome, and she had like a booty.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, we're not going
and
this way.
The comment was like, if she down, I'm down. I was like, God damn.
There you go. Alan loves it.
Oh my God.
No, because remember that, what was it? It was like Special Olympics commercial from a couple years ago where it was like the guy like with Down syndrome or whatever. He kept walking to people and be like, this is my back.
Yeah.
And like, you go to like somebody else, you're like, hey, this is my back. And I love that commercial.
Yeah.
That commercial was like, that's when I was like, they're people too.
Yeah.
But but the thing is the Down syndrome, they're not like, I mean, at one time they were like that.
Yeah.
But the advancements have gotten so much better that now they're basically, I wouldn't say norm.
They're smarter than some people that we know.
They're a lot smarter than some people that we know.
They are very highly functioning.
Yeah.
Highly functioning.
Exactly. I want to say normal because there's no such thing as normal.
Right.
I know what you're saying.
Everybody's different. You know what I mean?
It's not,
highly functioning.
Well, that's like my wife
productive people of society.
There's a show about that on Netflix about people with those sorts of disabilities falling in love with each other.
Yes.
Right.
And she made me watch because there's one where they start singing it's from Aladdin.
Hunter used to make me watch that.
Can you feel the love tonight or whatever? They're like these two people with like Down syndrome or whatever, and they're like sitting on a porch and they're just like singing to each other like, "Can you feel the love?" Oh man. She said it to me and she was like, "Isn't that romantic?" And I was like, "That's yes, it is."
Yep.
See,
very romantic.
We've been scarred because of Jason.
No, yeah, and so that popped. Speaking of that, and this popped up the other night. The other sister was on.
Yeah, Jason
was on, and Shayna's like, "Isn't this your favorite movie?" And I was like, "Well, there are parts that I like." Have you seen the other sister, Draper, our old buddy? Draper. So the other sister is a movie with Giovanni Ribisi and Juliette Lewis, where they both play people who are like retarded or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And they like fall in love and like bang and all this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing. But there's a speech where he talks about it, and it makes me laugh because you know what? It's the spirit of it, Fred. It's the spirit of the speech.
Yeah.
So it's very funny though.
You're just mean. You're a mean man.
I probably am a little one.
It hasn't. No, it's not being mean. It's okay. It's mean.
I was waiting on. I was like, is he going to be able to save this now? Absolutely not.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one out the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
Who didn't know she was pregnant gives birth inside of a Golden Corral bathroom.
How do you know you're not pregnant?
Well, I know I'm not.
I don't know.
That's how would you? I know that. So how would you know that you're not?
Mostly because I have a penis.
No.
That's how I personally know. That's how I know. I'm not saying for anybody else. I can't speak for other people, but I know. Because I'm like, oh, yep, nope, no baby in there today.
Yeah, but how can the woman not know?
Not know. Yeah, that's a good way.
So,
well, for one thing, Alan, she was in a Golden Corral.
The woman,
yeah, that's true,
was interviewed and asked about the situation, and she said she thought she was just going to the bathroom to make some more room, but instead wound up giving birth to a healthy baby boy weighing 6 pounds 1 ounce.
By the time he left Golden Corral, he weighed 18 pounds 4 ounces.
Staff workers were interviewed and asked about the situation, with one saying she was not surprised. This isn't the largest thing being dropped off in that bathroom.
I hope she really said that. I feel like you wrote that, but I hope she really said that. Like, that's not the biggest mess I've ever had to clean up in a Golden Corral women's room.
According to the Cleveland Clinic, about 1 in
it was a Cleveland steamer.
1 in 2,500 pregnancies go unnoticed until the.
That's crazy to think. Like, how can you not?
How can you not know with the contractions?
Well, but you don't know. But you see, that's
morning
the thing.
Sickness, and
I feel like, and I'm probably generalizing, and I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to say I feel like there's a subsect of ladies who can't tell visually, if they're pregnant or not.
Yeah, but physically,
I'm choosing my words very carefully.
but physically, they would know. I mean,
well, but would they? Because you don't know.
You mean to tell me that Shayna did not know she was not pregnant, and same thing with
Shayna knew she was pregnant, but she was also very evident from the shape of her body that she was pregnant.
Even if
what I'm saying is there are many women who don't have that luxury.
So they must have stomach aches all the time. It's like
right. If you, dude, okay, so you're good. Okay, Alan, you go to Golden Corral twice a week. All right, and you tell me you don't think maybe that was just from Golden, like that contraction might have been from Golden Corral. Yeah. Ever since I saw that person take the bacon off their plate with their hand and put it back on the tray, there's nothing that surprises me about Golden Corral.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
You were there with me. They took off too much bacon, and then they were like with the
tongs,
and then we're like too much, and picked it up with their bare hands and put it back in the thing.
Put it back on the thing. That's right.
And I was like, well, no bacon for me. Sad.
Bacon.
That was the one and only time I've been to Golden Corral. I haven't been back since, and I'll never probably go back again. Maybe.
I wonder how many of them had it at Ryan's.
Been plenty of dumpster babies at Ryan's.
Because you hear that. I mean, you hear that a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a common that you hear that a lot, that the women don't know that they're pregnant, and the next thing you know, there's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, and it turns out to be a baby.
1 in 2,500.
Wow. Yeah.
She named the baby.
It's a dude, right?
It is.
Yeah, she said it's a boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
She named the baby
Steak tips.
I just had it.
She named him Kids Eat Free on Wednesdays.
She named the baby Tamar, Kylon, Corral, Woodfork.
No, she didn't. You're making that shit up.
No, I'm not.
Well, good for her. Good for her. I'm glad the baby was safely done. My question is, did she go back to the buffet after the baby?
Yeah. Did she pay for
was
it?
She like,
no,
was she like,
you paid
really
me for
wanted to get dessert? I was just trying to make room.
Baby. She ate the baby.
Like, they don't serve this on the buffet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad that it's gross.
So can you imagine? Let's say she's married. You know, and I got to go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. And she comes back out and be like, "We just had a baby." You know, you imagine the husband's gonna be like, "Wait a second, I got to go to the bathroom myself."
Yeah. Never to be seen again. I gotta go to the bathroom and get a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
In a post on X, Golden Corral congratulated her and her family by posting, "It's a boy. Please join us in welcoming Tamar, Kylon, Corral, Woodfork, who was so excited that his mother was dining at Golden Corral that he decided to join her."
Wow. They took advantage of that shit.
Yeah.
in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah. No, Minnesota.
Oh, Little Rock, Minnesota. The second littlest rock. I don't know. Like a lot of little rocks apparently in the world.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known there was a Little Rock in Minnesota.
I don't believe there is.
I would have said the same thing.
Little Rock. Anyway, so that's crazy. I'm glad that the baby's safe and sound, and
yeah, that's what's important.
And that she got it to go back.
Well, I wonder if she gets like a since they celebrated that. I wonder if she gets like a free
year's worth or free.
No, I was thinking like a voucher for one more meal.
Yeah,
one more. Yeah,
she probably argued that. She probably was like, "I didn't get to finish my meal. You should give me another one for free."
Yeah, wasn't our fault.
Yeah,
it was that prime rib gave me indigestion and put me in the lane.
Have you ever eaten here? If you've ever eaten here, you'll know it was totally your fault, Golden Corral.
Wow.
Well, Fred, we've gotten past the 50-minute mark of the show, so that means we can talk about food from here on out.
The last time I was at Golden Corral.
Okay, here we go.
The damn steak man walked off. He was so mad. People was pissing him off so bad that he walked off a grill.
Oh, shit.
Did he take the steak with him?
No, when he left all the steaks on the grill.
He just walked up.
Away. He walked
Damn,
away.
what was he pissed off about? I mean,
people was just arguing with him. You know what I'm saying? They was like,
because they're like, "Where's my steak at?"
Yeah, where's my steak? I want a medium well. I want a well done steak.
Yeah.
You know, it's big time. Oh, boy.
Dude,
you can't just throw 50 steaks on the grill.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's something you got to you can't really make it to order, but, you get
like if I go in there and if I go get the all you can eat steak, whatever, usually I'm like, "What you got?" That's what I tell them. What you got? It's like, dude, and usually they're like, "Well, I got this, I got this, I got this." I'm not gonna bitch at
them. That's what
Alan's like, "I'll take them all."
Yeah,
I'll take them all. Hell yeah, I already paid mine. Whatever. Yep.
I don't care. Medium, rare, raw. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Give me that.
I don't care.
Well, I don't know about raw. That's one of the things. Like Jack, I think I've told you before. We've gone to the Chinese buffet a couple times, and he's like sushi, and I'm like, nope. Same with Golden Corral's.
Well, that's
steaks.
different.
Like no,
that's different. I mean, steak, you can eat a steak raw.
You can't eat a steak raw. You have to sear the outside. You have to kill the bacterials.
Well, you can eat it raw. I mean, especially like a sirloin.
I like it. Hey, tell that to that guy. You ever see that guy that eat all the raw meat?
Well, not
King.
raw.
Liver King.
Yeah. It turns out that it turned out that that's not true. They called him
fake news again.
Really?
Yeah. They told you,
The only raw meat he ate was balls.
Yep.
That's what
I mean, if you eat like a medium rare or something,
sure.
Like in a sirloin, it don't taste bad because if you get a medium, if you get a well done sirloin, it's gonna. We're on food 50 minutes, right? Yeah, okay. If you get a sirloin at 50, at 50 minutes, at full,
right?
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard,
right?
That's what she said.
Well, Fred. Well, Fred, McDonald's is removing their AI-powered ordering technology from their drive-through restaurants all over the U.S. because customers have been sharing comical mishaps online. Are you still there, Fred, by the way?
So, in other words, the AI is not going to fuck it up. The regular people are.
The AI has been fucking it up. So, McDonald's told franchisees it would remove the tech from more than 100 restaurants where it's been testing it. It'll be gone by the end of July. Because apparently, according to this person, after thoughtful review, McDonald's has decided to end our current global partnership with IBM and AOT, automated order taking, beyond this year. Because people are blasting them on Twitter and everything else. Because basically they're screwing stuff up. So it's become apparent that replacing human restaurant workers may not be as straightforward as people initially feared and or the IBM people hoped. And the AI order takers mishaps have been discounted or has been documented online. In one video, a young woman becomes increasingly exasperated as she attempts to convince the AI that she wants a caramel ice cream, only for it to add multiple stacks of butter to her order. In another video, a person claims that her order got confused with one being made by someone else, resulting in 9 cups of tea being added to her bill. And
that makes sense. Because I've ordered from McDonald's and it's like totally right. different than what I ordered. But I didn't realize it was AI. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Another popular video includes 2 people laughing while hundreds of dollars worth of chicken nuggets are added to their order. While another person apparently the AI told people to add bacon to their ice cream in error. So
but that's probably pretty good.
I was gonna say that's the only problem. And yeah. when the reporters asked McDonald's AI about the situation, it said, "Please drive forward."
It said milkshake machine broken.
Yeah.
Are those the fully automated restaurants?
No, I think it's
I think it's only one. They only
in
have
order,
one
yeah, they do it in the Wendy's was doing it too, like where we talked about with Wendy's doing the AI drive-through people, like drive-through attendants.
Right.
So it's not, it's one of those things that
it's just a drive-through because a lot of times you'll order and it'll be another voice and then you'll order it and then they'll ask you. Another voice will come out and be like, so do you want, because I've done that. I've been like, I want the 10-piece chicken nugget. And then it'll be like, she'll come back and be like, did you say 50? And I'm like, no, 10. So that's the AI saying putting 50. Yeah. So it makes a lot of sense now. And I didn't realize that was AI. I figured that was
just an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
Fucking AI, man.
Telling you that AI, you can't mess with it. But yeah, so that's thankfully for now, people at McDonald's jobs are safe.
That's not saying much.
For now,
there you go.
So you got any other ones, Fred? I think I got one more.
No, I'm all out of news.
I got one more here. Oh, you got one?
I do.
Let's hear it.
So North Korea,
in
a fit of funny aggression, I guess you would call it.
Funny aggression?
Have been sending balloons with bags of poop tied to them to South Korea.
South Korea.
That's hilarious.
So I could guess you could say shit's going south.
It is a shitty situation.
Shit's going down.
Yeah, I heard all that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Shit goes up and shit goes down.
That's awesome.
Shit goes down.
It's like we can't nuke you, but we'll throw shit on you.
Yeah, we'll throw shit over there at you. We'll balloon some shit to you.
That's awesome.
I think that's what happened. Was that 2 years ago with that damn balloon over Myrtle Beach?
Shit balloon, yeah, that was.
I think that was a shit balloon.
Yeah,
North Korea, the North Korean shit balloon.
Yeah, it keeps happening. That's a good name for this episode. It was going to be inner boobs, but now it's going to be shit balloons. I love it. 99 brown shit balloons floating in the sky.
You got to think about the logistics of it. You know, all right, we got to find. All right, make sure you take a shit. Put it in
make
the
sure
box.
you put every shit you have in a tight balloon.
You know, well, no, they got to put it in a box, and then they got to take it to wherever they needs to go, to the balloon place, and then somebody in the balloon place has to put it in the balloon, and then they got to fill it up.
It's tied on a string. It's tied on a string. It's in a bag tied on a string.
Yeah, that's how it returns to Earth.
So, because you know, like when a balloon goes up so high, it'll pop.
Right.
It's just right down. Could you imagine that?
Shitstorm. Literal shitstorm.
Could you imagine
some guy working
a bag of shit falling at terminal velocity?
All right, this guy's day starts off. He wakes up in the morning and he steps on his dog shit, and then he's pissed off, and then he goes to work and the power goes out. So they're like, all right, go home early. Then he gets stuck in a traffic jam, and he's like, air conditioning stops working. He opens his sunroof. It falls on him right before he gets home.
What if it's like what if it's like 20 bags all in like a cloud form? You know what I'm saying? They all start plopping at the same time.
Oh my god!
You know, but it starts coming.
It starts coming.
His wipers.
It smears on his window. You can't see
Because it starts coming down, like, because he gets up there and it freezes. So it starts coming down like water. So he thinks it's raining. Then he puts his wipers on.
Oh goodness!
I know.
Fucking gross.
Sucks to be in South Korea.
It does suck to be in South Korea.
North Korean shit.
There you go. I think
down on you real soon.
Panic. No, I'm not gonna.
I mean, I'm not surprised we're not doing that. You know,
We probably are.
I mean, now that we know that somebody else is doing it,
Yeah.
I'm sure that somebody in Minnesota is going to do that.
Right, in Little Rock, Minnesota.
In Little Rock, Minnesota, is going to do that.
We should attack North Carolina like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we should make VLC balloons and put shit in that. VLC balloons.
That's a great merch idea, Alan.
Yeah.
They're gonna love it. People will be like, "Oh, get your shit balloon today."
Yeah.
That might be what people in North Carolina are going to do to us and down here in the South.
No.
It'd be funny.
The winds of change.
You hope. You sure hope so. All right, guys.
So
Well, you got anything else this week?
I'm done.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Hopefully, Fred makes it back from Pennsylvania or wherever he's going.
Kentucky.
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
VL cottage cheese.
BL shit balloon.
Look at the skies.
Don't look up.
There you go. Yeah. Don't look up with your mouth open. That's for sure.
Don't look up.
Good. Pranked by the trickster. The old shit balloon prank.
Shit
Classic.
ballooner. This shit ballooner. That's the
balloon
Batman villain. Batman villain.
Cape Crusader. Can't stop these shit balloons. Soon enough, all of Gotham's gonna smell like an Arkham Asylum.
Where's the shit balloons? Where are the shit balloons? Where are they?
Where are they got from?
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddy, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hip. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.